Okay. All right, guys, I want to say thank you guys for showing up. We were supposed to have a few more teams, but of course, I know Split Lake had some evacuations, so teams weren't able to come. But for all you guys don't know me, my name is Cody Janile. I am the head coach of the NCN Flames, the Junior B team. If you look over here, we can see a bunch of the Junior B players if we raise our hands up. It's unfortunate what happened our first season. We ran for COVID. We were all gung-ho last year, so we're hoping we can get going this year and then, win that championship. That's our goal. But the reason why we got everyone here is we want to do some mental health for the kids. You know, being stuck inside for so long, it starts to wear on you. We're going to touch some touchy subjects here. I know you guys probably don't want to listen to it, but we lost a member of our team to suicide. And let's pay attention here, guys. I just want everyone to listen here. So the whole idea is get everyone back out again, you know, playing with friends again. Because during COVID, we were stuck in our houses. Some people stuck in our communities, right? So that's the whole idea with this tournament this weekend. And we'll be doing more as we go on. This is our second tournament we've had, we'll have the men's tournament tonight. But I have some guest speakers here for you today. We're waiting on the other guest speaker, but I'm going to pass the mic over to one of my good friends. He's been right from when I came to Thompson when I was 16. This guy's been here for me. And we've done a few talking to kids, talking to youth. So without further ado, I'm going to give Christopher Blake the mic here. If we all give a round of applause.
Good afternoon, Cody. Thank you for having me. NCN Junior B Flames, thank you for having me. Today I want to speak to all you kids and all your parents out there. I'll start with I was born with a physical disability. It's called cerebral palsy. I was born premature. I was 2.5 months premature. I was born in an airplane, actually, in a little bush plane in a little Cessna 185. So I want to say that growing up, I also suffered from mental depression. There's times in my life where I thought, this is it, this is the end, but I just keep going. And growing up, my mom is an awesome mother. My dad unfortunately suffered from alcoholism and drug addiction. And when I was a teenager, at the age of 15, I decided I'm gonna leave home. I can't deal with situations at home, so I'm gonna leave home. So I did. And I went into foster care for a bit. I lived in places in southern Manitoba, St. Anne, Manitoba, Steinbach, etc. But anyway, when I was a teen, I felt really down because I felt I was different from everybody else because I have to use a wheelchair on a daily basis. And still today, I still have my moments where I feel down, and I just keep going. And during this COVID period, I thought of different situations to occupy my mind, and there's all kinds of things that you can do out there. You can call friends, you can talk to your parents, your teachers, etc. And So what I did during this COVID period to keep myself occupied was a lot of video game playing. I talked to different friends when I was feeling down and stuff. And my dream as growing up has always been to be involved in hockey. And I am involved in hockey here in Thompson. I am a motivational speaker for the Northern North Stars, and I talk to them pre-game and post-game. And what I want to say to you kids is, no matter what life brings you, there's always a good thing to every situation. Okay? I'm from Snow Lake, Manitoba. I've been living here for 20 years now, and my involvement in the community is to advocate and speak for people with disabilities, and also to speak to youth about life. And I absolutely love Thompson, and I love the number of activities that I've helped promote with kids and with adults, promoting with disabilities. And I just want to say to you kids, no matter what life brings you, always stay in school. When I was in 2014, when I was a teenager, I decided I'm going to quit school. I'm going to quit school. That's it. I'm done. And you know what? That's the worst thing that I ever did was quit school. So in 2014, I applied here at UCN to get my upgrading done, so I could get a mature high school diploma. And I made Thompson history in 2016. I was the first physically disabled student ever to graduate from this campus. And what I'm saying is just stay in school, be happy, enjoy life, and love hockey. And I hope one day in my lifetime that I become a hockey coach like Mr. Janelle here, because that's my dream. All right? If you guys have any questions for me, I'll be around for about half an hour. You can come talk to me, and my name is Christopher Blake. And everybody, because of COVID, I won't shake your hand, but I'll give you a thumbs up. Everybody, a thumbs up. Everybody. All right. All right. Well, you enjoy your tournament, Mr. Canal. Thank you for having me.
Wait, we're not done. Sit down. One more speaker here, guys. All right, so it's my niece now, my brother-in-law, Moose Chewy Gaming. I'm not too sure if you guys heard about this.
He's the best teacher.
It's kind of a big deal, but here's John Ross.
So I probably won't need the mic. Some of you do know me as a phys ed teacher in Thompson. I usually talk pretty loud anyways in the gym space, whether I'm coaching as well. I've had tryouts here where I've had to talk to like 100 kids here for North American Indigenous Games. I've coached university basketball, provincial basketball, girls and boys basketball, grassroots basketball as little kids, right? I just love giving back to the community. As some of you do know now too, a couple of you, which is awesome, I do play video games on the side a little bit as well as a hobby. Very fortunate that I've been able to build a community within that aspect as well. One thing I just wanted to say, and I want to ask you guys this too, put up your hand if COVID kicked your butt. You know, for a lot of you play sports, a lot of you socialize amongst your friends, you hang out with your family. COVID was a hard thing to deal with, right? We understand that. That's why we're very fortunate now that with things opening back up, you guys are able to play, hang out with each other again, which is awesome. Doing things like this is huge for a community. It's big for your mental health as well. Just the only thing I want to leave you guys with, a couple things here, is understanding that how you take care of yourselves when you are dealing with these things from time to time, right? These thoughts or this not wanting to do nothing, just stay in your room, right? Look up at the ceiling and kind of just keep to yourself. Just know that you have a circle of friends. I hope some of you do, whether it's one, whether it's two, whether it's three people. Don't be afraid to open up to those people from time to time when you're feeling down, you just don't know what you're thinking, how you're feeling. Just let them know, hey man, can I talk to you for a minute seriously? Because I know a lot of your friendships kind of go around humor, right? Especially in First Nations culture, humor, we use that a lot as like a band-aid, as something to heal with. But sometimes we also have to get serious in these conversations with our friends. It's hard, right? We may even laugh when we talk to our friends about it a little bit here, but once you get serious about those conversations, you may understand more about your friends or family more than you do before. Okay? Make sure you are doing your best to stay active. Being active will be huge for you guys. I know this from personal experience growing up on the reserve. When it comes to healthy eating, it's not always a choice we have, right? We're eating noodles, we're eating Kraft Dinner and wieners. It's just a normal thing growing up on the reserve. Okay, we can't always afford good, healthy fruit. It's like 20 bucks for a bag of oranges on the reserve. It's tough, right? So that being said, just try stay as active as you can to overcompensate for the lack of eating properly. You know, and the other thing too is make sure you guys are sleeping well. A lot of you are growing, your brains are still developing right now. You want to be at that peak height. A lot of you who are athletes, you need to sleep. You need to value your sleep as much as you can. Okay, pulling all-nighters, right? It's summertime. Some of you are going to do that from time to time. But understand that getting into a routine of sleeping is going to be huge for you as well, right? Your brain needs to function at 100% capacity when you are playing sports, when you're socializing, when you are part of this generation of social media. Nobody wants to get put on a TikTok clip. Nobody wants to get put on a highlight clip for any sort of whatever sports you follow on social media, right? You don't want to be the person getting crossed over because you're tired. You couldn't function right because you didn't sleep all night and you went to a ball hockey tournament, right? So value your sleep, open up to your friends, stay active, you guys. Just play as many sports as you can. And the other thing, the last one here I'll leave you with, is get involved with your community. Whether you have relatives, your chief and council in your community, your recreation department that need people to help put on events like this. I know these couple guys here were here yesterday helping Coach put up all these cages here for you guys. Coach didn't do it by himself, right? It was one person who goes forth and puts on something like this, but it's on you guys to supporting him to do these things so they run smoother, they're more enjoyable for the youth, and your coach isn't stressing about it as well, right? It was easy for him once he had help. Okay? Get involved with your community. Remember all those things. You guys will be fine. You'll have a good time. And most importantly, again, don't be afraid to open up and talk to other people about it as well. If you guys have any questions on the side you want to ask Coach, you want to ask Mr. Blake if he's still around, right here. Feel free to ask him any questions on the side if you don't want to open up right here and ask questions in front of everybody. Okay? You guys have fun. Play hard. And I don't know any hockey slang all that much. I'm a basketball guy. But I apologize for that. But nonetheless, who's winning right now?
I am.
All right, guys. You guys have a good time. I'll be watching the first couple games.